Healing's such a buzzword. It's quite diverse in where healing shows up. Is it spiritual? Is it emotional? Is it physical? They all have a correlation to each other. So if we just focus on the physical healing without looking at the emotional and spiritual, we're not going to fully heal. If we conversely just look at the emotional aspect of healing, then we're not going to resolve everything that is in the physical. And the spiritual is that deeper aspect of us. It's what makes us feel whole. So if you look at both and you don't look at the spiritual aspects, you're never going to feel whole. You're never going to have the sense of peace and serenity. And so as healing becomes more of a topic that is discussed, when we consider it, we have to consider why sometimes it doesn't work. Why, when you do absolutely everything that the healer tells you to do, it doesn't shift anything. The first thing you need to look at is, are you encompassing within the healing journey mind, body, spirit? Or is the healing only looking at one component? Healing needs to cover everything, not just the one component. Yes, we look at the emotional aspects, super important, because it starts there. And if it isn't resolved, it ends up coming into our physical. But if we have done the work and we have been with a professional that knows what they're doing, and we have done the emotional work, and we have grown, we have shifted, and we believe that we have embedded our learning. So we've done all that in the way that you can tell is that you're not triggered and your body's not triggered. So if we're at that space and it's still within our system, that I mean, every now and then something reminds you of it. You don't have any triggers, but it's still here. There's still a remembering. There might be no emotions associated with it. Your body may not have the slightest little energetic shift, but you still know it occurred. It's still something here. Because your body is a reflection of your past. Your actual physical body is a reflection of your past. Not only what you ate and what you did, right? So it's not only, what you put into it, because that's what we normally focus on. Oh, it's what we put into it. Yes, 100%, without a doubt. What you did, whether you did a lot of exercise, no exercise, 100% reflects that. But it also reflects your emotional state. It also reflects the things that came through your energetic body, came into your physical body, and impacted it. So when you heal emotionally and you haven't done the work on your body on an emotional cellular level, it's still in you. Whatever you've been through, whether it be a trauma, whether it be something, more than or less than that, on the scale of everything we go through, it all takes a hit to our body. Everything is experienced here. It's stored here. And so not only do you focus on the emotional healing of someone, but you also need to focus on changing where that energy sits in here on a cellular, biological level. It sits in here. This is your history. So if you want to have a different future, you can't move into that space with the same energy, same body. You're just going to get the same things. Nothing's going to shift. Nothing's going to alter, because you're just going to be moving through time. And emotionally, you might have sorted it out. but it's still here. So this, if you haven't changed this, nothing's going to change. And so everything will unpack on the trajectory that you're on. You know, they say, you know, disease stands for dis-ease, being uncomfortable. When it sits in your body, your organs don't operate as they should. The frequency changes. If it changes for long enough and it changes enough, they lose some of their resistance to disease. They actually change. And so they change on a chemical level because emotions create chemicals in us. Emotions create chemicals. Emotions, when we experience emotions, we release chemicals. Those chemicals change us. That change will stay there. It'll be good or bad, right? Just whatever. It will sit in you. Now, depending on how long you do this, will be the varying factor on how much the change is. So if we're looking to change our state into a more positive state, I'm talking about that too, not just in a negative way. How much you focus on this will make a major difference. So if you are considering in that healing space, make sure whoever your practitioner is, that they are doing mind, body, spirit. Or if that's not within their skill set, that you find someone that can complement what they do. Because there's no good just feeling ticking one box and not looking at the whole package, all of you. It's why some healing doesn't embed. Often you'll hear people talk about healing, you know, childhood traumas. You hear it a lot in this space, you know, trauma, root cause trauma, which is, you know, I'm pro sorting that out. So root cause trauma, dealing with, you know, childhood trauma, shadow work, all these phrasings that come up, and they are all valid. And I am not saying for 1 minute not to do them, but it is one piece of the puzzle. It's the same with when you are up here and you're letting people play in your subconscious. Hypnosis, regression therapy, these type of things. My caution is always make sure that you are exceptionally comfortable with whoever you are working with, and you know without a doubt that level of ethics is unquestionable, and you have verified them more than one way. This is so important. It's not a playground. Then, whilst knowing that they will work in this space, that's going to do one thing, might reset your belief systems, might eliminate some fears. You know, if they're doing hypnosis and they're going to kind of pull one thing out and chuck something in replacement of it. It's one piece of the puzzle, guys. One piece of the puzzle. So if you're going through this process, like, why is this not working? Why am I not having the results that I anticipated? It's because it's one piece of the puzzle. It's still stored here. Whatever you went through is stored here. This is like your Akashic records of this life. Everything is here. So consider when you are going through a healing journey, your practitioners and their skill set, and you need to either through one practitioner or multiple practitioners cover mind, body, spirit to truly heal. Truly do it once and for all. It's a very interesting topic. And this space is a profound, shifting, growing topic and subject that is so critical for how we move forward as fully actualized humans living our full potential.